The human race is
I'm
20
not trying to draw
cowfights
attention
away
for that.
from total extinction, and we deserve it. Any person whose name is written in this death tome will meet their death and be dead. What? You must specify how the victim will die, and you may not kill the same way twice. This is obviously just a stupid prank.
Yep, looks like The Simpsons is doing a tribute to anime, a popular anime by the name of Death Note, for anybody has watched it, or anybody's curious about it, where a show where somebody gets a tome and wants to see justice in the world, or believes in their own righteous justice, and by doing so, they come upon a book by a reaper from which they can write down a name of someone and how were they to die, and the show is to figure out who is the one doing it. Though we may know who it is, the people in the world do not, and the detective tries to figure out who's the one that's going around and killing everybody to find out that there's a young boy with a fancy little book. So The Simpsons, for those who do not know, is back in the 90s. The show became popularized and became very well known. It was part of my childhood. I haven't watched it in years though, but they're doing a tribute to anime. And that's where you know the media, especially Fox, is learning that the popularity of anime is here to stay. And they know that they gotta get their audience and get those people into their show. Do an anime special with it. You might grab a new attention by changing the formula a little bit here and there. Now, it's supposed to be showing on October the 30th on Fox. Could be wrong there. Someone let me know down in the comments below. But the artwork for this show looks interesting. For this show, it's very clean. It's very nice. We got her walking around with, which is, in this show is called the Death Tome, but in the original show, it was called the Death Note. Right here, we got her when she first sees the Reaper, which is the original owner of the book. It happens in the show as well, where the main protagonist sees the Reaper for the first time, and they make a deal. They strike a deal. I guess, I don't know if this is supposed to be like another character to the show, or is that supposed to be Bart? I'm not entirely sure who that is supposed to be a nod to. Someone let me know. Is that supposed to be like Bart as the Reaper? I'm not entirely sure. And then the next scene, we got them in what looks like in a traditional, like kind of Japanese styling of a home, even though there's a upstairs. Some Japanese homes do have it. And we got them sitting at a low table while Homer is drinking some sake. And we got his sister and his wife, the famous blue hair. Looks like she's cooking some food on some like grill beside the tables to get, I don't know what's going on here, but she seems to look very nervous. And the daughter looks very chill, like she normally is. And Homer is normally drunk, so he's enjoying that. Normally likes drinking beer, but I guess he's trying some thing. And at some point, they swap between the traditional styling of the show back to the anime, or back and forth between the traditional styling of the show to the anime. I don't know when, if it's just skits. I don't know if it's supposed to be parody in, or a TV show within the world of The Simpsons, where characters just so happen to look like Simpsons themselves, unless Simpsons became, famous and somebody made a TV show based off the Simpsons and their world. I'm not entirely sure how this comes about, but I'm curious what is going on here, if this is just someone's, maybe their imagination or otherwise. Now, the poster looks even just as much as interesting, which I don't quite understand why they're doing a poster when there's supposed to be a TV show airing. But up here at the top, we got the classic, the wife and the baby of the family in some kind of horror Jekyll and Hyde, maybe I don't know what's going on, but it's like kind of like a London killer maybe going on here. Maybe she's possessed by him. And then we got the anime side by side, showing them a little more front view of the characters and their anime style. And down here, The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror 33, and looks like there's some, like, maybe at Universal, but this is Simpson World, so I don't know if this is Universal or not. We got the wife in the truck here. Try to get y'all some views here. Got the wife in the truck, gets busting out of the dome. We got an old Nintendo nod, arcade game nod. Of those who know, you know, with the skateboard. And then we got the spray shotgun. We got the Bart with his classic slingshot. and then we got Homer with a Mario bazooka, but Homer has a dent in his head. And I can't help but feel like this is a nod to a famous streamer called Tim the Tatman. I don't know. Someone let me know if I'm stretching here, but I see a bald guy with a dent in his head. I feel like there's a call nod at him. We got a famous meme over here. They're playing off the meme. You can't see it because my head's in the way. Let me see if I can maybe zoom back out here. But it's right there of Homer slowly disappearing in the bushes. Slowly disappearing. I love this poster, even though it's supposed to be like again for one time special. It's still good. Fox Animation Domination. Okay, but the studio that's doing the anime part of this TV show is a South Korean studio by the name of DR Movies. They made shows you may already know: Avatar: Last Airbender. They made some of the Hellboy movies. They made Masters of the Universe remake, Batman movies as well, and TV shows. So that's kind of where you know where they're coming from. That's what they got it from. What's your thoughts? Do you think this is a sign that anime's become more mainstream? Simpsons does a great job on getting people's attention and doing something that will maybe bring some people to try out the show again. This probably won't bring me back, but I'm definitely gonna try to check this out myself. But they did a great job doing the Simpsons movie too with the Spider Pig. That thing was like the commercials for it was so good. Even I had to go and watch and go see it because I was definitely curious. It looked like a fun time. It looked like pretty funny. And this to me is Fox and a lot of the more American mainstream TV channels are coming more aware of anime and what it is doing and how to bring in that audience to their programming. Whether there's a way to say it. I'm going to check it out. I hope it's a good time. And as always, have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Much love, y'all. Bye.
Be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry.